Good morning, my dear children. Let's begin our lesson. The topic of our lesson is around the world. And first of all, will you tell me, please, why do people travel? Yes, people travel to visit new places, to meet people, to study, to practice English, and of course to learn more about the culture and traditions. Do you agree with me? And today we shall travel with you to London. And write down in your exercise books the date. Today we have Monday, the 2nd of May, and the first task is make phrases. Перше завдання ваше буде, ми сьогодні з вами подорожуємо до Лондона, і перше завдання буде ваше з'єднати фрази, make phrases. These are very famous sightseeings of London. Це відомі місця, які можна відвідати в Лондоні. Тож, коли ви з'єднаєте ці фрази, у вас вийде назва цих місць. Записуємо в зошит всі 7 місць повністю. Okay? And now we shall, listen please, now we shall watch video about London. Please watch it very attentively and then you will do the task. Зараз ми з вами подивимося відео про Лондон, подивіться його дуже уважно і потім виконаємо до нього завдання.
This is London, the capital city of England and the United Kingdom. The big wheel you can see is the Millennium Wheel, or London Eye as it's also known. It's 135 metres high with 32 glass capsules. The wheel was opened in March 2000 to mark the end of the 20th century and the beginning of the new millennium. Opposite the Millennium Wheel, you can find Big Ben, the famous clock tower, and the Palace of Westminster, also known as the Houses of Parliament. This is where the government meets. One of the best things about London is its parks. In Regent's Park, you have the largest grass area for sports in central London and an open-air theatre. You can relax, walk and run in the parks, but you can't cycle. Only the police can do that. Horses are another good and ecological way of keeping order in London. This is Trafalgar Square with the National Gallery Art Museum in the background. Nelson's Column is a monument to Admiral Nelson, who died at the Battle of Trafalgar in 1815. You can also visit the British Museum in Great Russell Street, or walk over the new Millennium Bridge to the Tate Modern Museum. When it opened on the 10th of June, the bridge had to be closed after just a few days because it was moving too much. Don't worry, it's okay now. The Tate Modern Museum is a converted old power station. On the other side of the Millennium Bridge is St. Paul's Cathedral. It is a tourist attraction, and you can walk the 530 steps up to the gallery and see London. Another feature of London is the changing of the guard, which takes place inside the grounds of Buckingham Palace every day at 11 a.m. It lasts about 40 minutes, but come early, as there are usually lots of people. You can take a boat along the Thames. This is Tower Bridge. It opens up for big boats, and all the car traffic has to stop for about 15 minutes. You can also walk along the top bridge that joins the two towers. If you keep going east, you arrive in the new Docklands area. There are a lot of big offices and expensive new apartments on the river there. Time certainly flies when you're travelling around London.
That's all. I think it was understandable and very beautiful, right? Very beautiful city, London. And your task is choose the right variant. In your exercise books, write down the number of statement of sentence and the letter which you think is correct. Виберіть правильний варіант. Зошит записуєте номер речення і, відповідно, літеру. The Tower of London is. What is the Tower of London? Вежа лондонська. Це що таке? Ми з вами говорили вже, і на попередніх уроках ви дивилися presentation about London, і, я думаю, ви пам'ятаєте, Big Ben is the name of, which bridge is in London, the Queen lives where? Де вона живе? Buckingham Palace, what is it? Westminster Abbey. London stands on the river Dnipro, Severn, or Thames. And which of these places is not in London? Okay, please do this task by yourself. What is it? Prison. Do you remember prison? В'язниця, right? I'm sure that all words are known for you. Okay. And the last task is reading. Page 168 in your books. Here you can see exercise 3. And for leaflets, what is it? It's an advertisement, такі собі рекламки. And the description, what can you see there? Що можна там побачити? Що ви можете там побачити? Your task is look through, проглянути зараз оце все і у зошиті написати, поставити літеру, під якою у нас ідуть ці рекламки. Ставите літеру і пишете The Tower of London, London Zoo, Sightseeing Tours by London Taxi, and Madame Tussauds. And that's all for today. Goodbye.